So yeah, I greatly appreciate this.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so you guys are coming to the Michigan Theater on the 21st.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
off the bat, this is something that I wasn't expecting at all. The nickname, the the
The
creative
nickname?
and benevolent overlord. I was
Oh,
thrown off by that nickname.
okay.
How
Well,
did
here's
that
the
come about?
story.
Hmm.
Yeah. I started the show.
Hmm.
I created Wait, and then I became the executive producer kind of by default. And after a while, we had this guy who we had hired as a producer named Mike Danforth, and he became a senior producer, and he's really good. And I really wanted to promote him, you know,
Hmm.
but NPR said, "Well, we not you can't do that because we don't have we only have one executive producer on any show. That's
Hmm.
NPR policy." So I thought about it and I said, "Okay, well, let's make him executive producer and give me another title. I don't care,
Hmm.
because and so they said, "Okay, that sounds good." They said, "What do you want your title to be?" I said, "I don't know. How about benevolent overlord," which Peter came up with. And so we put that in the contract, and that's actually my formal title as benevolent overlord. That's how I got it.
That is so cool. When I
Yeah.
first saw it in the email, I'm like, is there a joke being played on me right now? What's going on?
If it is, it's being played on everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So
Yeah, I like it.
for those unfamiliar, you are the creator and benevolent overlord of Wait, Don't Tell Me, the NPR comedy show.
Yeah.
So to those who are unfamiliar with it, how would you describe the show to like just the average Joe walking down the street?
Well, it's a comedy news quiz,
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
featuring a panel.
Hmm.
And, I think the idea is to, people need an escape from the news these days.
Yeah.
The news is generally awful, so to be able to tune in, and NPR listeners are big consumers of news.
Yeah.
So they know what the news is. What we do is we kind of give them a release from it. We sort of look at the fun side of everything. So it's a chance to sort of escape from how terrible everything is, and it's a chance to escape from Twitter.
Yeah. And it's a weekly news, well, a weekly news quiz show. So you guys have to come
Right.
up with content that's not only news, but also you can put a humorous spin on it every week.
Yeah, yeah. Some stuff is absolutely ruled out right from the outset. When we sometimes we'll get together on a Monday, and it'll be like, okay, what's the news this what could be on the show this week, and we'll say like, okay, these three stories, these are purely awful, and
Yeah.
there's nothing we can do with this, and we don't want to remind people of these stories, and so just throw those out, and we'll be looking at other stuff. So we kind of determine what the news is in a different way than NPR would determine what the news is. But we sort of take the same approach. It's like, what's our top story?
Mhm.
What's the funniest thing we can do this week?
Nice. All right. So this is more on the local side. You guys are coming to Ann Arbor. Is this your
Yeah.
first time coming to Ann Arbor?
So say again?
Is this your first time coming to Ann Arbor?
Oh no, no. There's two different shows now. This is what
Mhm.
we're launching a stand-up tour,
Mm,
which is what's
nice.
coming to Ann
Mhm.
Arbor. So Wait is the show we've been doing for 20, let's see,
It's been going for a while. Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
And so we've now developed this stand-up tour.
Hmm.
And the reason we did is because you know, it, the panelists who we have, the comics on our show,
Hmm.
are really good. And there's only so much time in the show for them to kind of shine.
Yeah.
And so we developed a stand-up tour where we're sending our favorite panelists on the road. So it's a different way for our audience to engage with Wait. You
Yeah.
know, it's got a lot of the smarts of Wait. It's got the surprise of Wait,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit more raw and
Hmm.
it's a little bit younger, you
Hmm.
know, and it's a little more laugh dense.
All right.
And
So
that's being hosted by Alonzo Bowden. And so it's also, it's a way to broaden and diversify the way we interact with our audience.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, with this being a stand-up tour, will there be more of, hey, you guys do 15 minutes of your stand-up set? So there are, yeah, you do 15 minutes, you do 15 minutes, you do 15 minutes.
Yeah, more or
You
less. I
go
mean,
from there.
different comics have different, different
Yeah.
time slots,
Mhm.
depending on their, you know, their place in the show.
Mhm.
Um, and then at the end, we do something we always do on the big show, which is that we do a Q&A with the audience, with everybody on stage. Um, but the idea is that you'll see, um, it's a chance to get to know the panelists better.
Mhm.
Um, and because like a stand-up will reveal him or herself,
Yeah.
during the course of an act, and it's sort of a separate and distinctive art form
Mhm.
from from what they're doing on Wait.
Nice.
Stand-up is its own art form, and so you know it's going to be a little different.
Yeah, and with the comedians that are performing, these are all veteran comedians. Alonzo
Yeah,
Bolden, Helen
yeah,
Hong. Yeah, they're
they're
all.
great. Mo Rocca did a show with us a couple of weeks ago.
Mhm.
Christina Alonso is going to be on. Hari Kondabolu, Nagin Farsad, Adam Burke, Maz Jabrani,
Yeah.
uh, Helen, you mentioned. So, one of the things this does for us is, it gives us a chance to support our panelists.
Mhm.
If we're trying to attract like really good young comics
Yeah.
to be on Wait, now we have a way to another way to showcase them
Mhm.
and send them around the country on these bigger shows. So it's more appealing to them, and that helps us because we get them, for Wait as well.
So yeah, that was going to be my next question. Is this somewhat of a recruitment process as well with some maybe young up and comer Ann Arbor
Yeah,
comedians?
that's an element. Yeah, definitely. You mean recruiting audience or
Mhm.
recruiting talent? Yeah,
Both,
audience.
both,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Both. Absolutely. You know, this is going to be, like I said, there are things that Wait has in common with the Wait stand-up tour, obviously,
Yeah.
but it's going to diversify and broaden the audience. We think, it's going to be a younger audience. It's going to be a more diverse audience because of the talent we're putting out there, and
Mhm.
we think those people will then come to discover Wait, and hopefully NPR. Um, and then in terms of recruiting talent, I told you that if you're a young and up and coming talent,
Mhm.
maybe you're playing rooms with 150 people or 300 people, and here we're doing 1,200 1,500 seat
Mhm.
houses where you get featured. So that's a nice thing. It's a nice thing to be part of NPR and Wait then if you're a young and up and coming talent. And then the other thing it does for us, which is great, is for stations.
Mhm.
It Wait does about, we get out about a dozen times a year
Mhm.
with the big show.
Yeah.
And it's a big logistical, you know, project
Mhm.
to get that show out. And we can only do it about a dozen times a year. And because of the economics of it, we end up playing halls that are like 3,000,
Mhm.
seat,
Yeah.
or 3,000 plus even. So this show, the stand-up tour, can work in halls that are like 1,200 and
Mhm.
1,500. So it allows us to go into medium and small markets and give those stations a wait event, whereas they might have to wait a decade, or years, you know, for Wait to come in.
Mhm.
So, we can do more shows. We can do 2 3 shows a weekend, 2 3 markets a weekend,
Mhm.
with the show, and we can go into places that we have had trouble going into for economic reasons with the larger show. So,
Nice.
we're doing the Michigan Theater. We're also doing Kalamazoo the next
Mhm.
night. So
Mhm.
that's a place that, the if they were trying to get Wait, it would be tougher, it'd be tougher economically, but we can bring the stand-up tour in there
Mhm.
and give them a Wait event, for their audience.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty cool. So you guys are playing Ann Arbor and then immediately Kalamazoo, and
Right.
for the
And we're
stand-up tour.
doing stuff like that,
Yeah.
around the country where we'll go.
Mhm.
into one market and hit two markets nearby in
Mhm.
the same weekend, that could be smaller markets or medium markets.
Mm. All right, so you answered one of my questions earlier where you said
Oh, shoot.
Alonso will be performing. He'll be performing as the host for the stand-up tour.
Alonzo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll be performing as the host of the stand-up tour. When it
right.
comes to the Q&A portion, will there be some wait elements where it is a bit of a weekly quiz show with audience participation? Or
No, when we do wait at the end of the show, sort
Mhm.
of as a treat for the audience, we'll just take questions from the audience because the audience often has questions. They just
Yeah,
things they want to know about the show, things they want to know about the panelists or Peter or Bill.
yeah.
And we've always liked that element of the live show. So we just decided to do the same thing with the stand-up tour. So Alonso hosts the Q&A at the end, and people can ask them about their experience on Wait, or about themselves, or about being a comic, or anything they want. And it's gone well so far.
Nice. It's pretty cool. Um,
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been really fun. The shows we've done so far. Yeah.
I'd imagine so. So I just have two questions. They're bit of a softball question, if you will.
Great.
When it comes to, do you have like a specific thing that you like about Ann Arbor, or that you guys enjoy about, let's say, the city itself, or just the state of Michigan?
uh, well, Zingerman's.
Yeah, gotta love Zingerman's. Yeah,
Zingerman's is our go-to for anytime we need to send food to anybody.
yeah,
Wait's official, uh, you know,
yeah.
congratulations and sympathy food place. So we always go there when we go to Ann Arbor. Obviously Ann Arbor is a great market,
Yeah.
for NPR in general, and for Wait specifically. It's the kind of place that has an active, intellectual life and cultural life,
Mhm.
and a lot of young people, so it's a great place for us, and we love it.
Awesome, awesome. And my last question is that, do you have anything that you want to say to the people for this article? Anything that you want to get out there?
Um, I don't know. My face hurt from laughing during the last show. I can tell you that. It's really funny.
Yeah.
These comics are really good. They're really smart. They have substance, and at
Mhm.
the same time, they really make you laugh. They're some of the most talented comics in the country, and we're really delighted to be able to bring them out to people.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I greatly appreciate it. And that's the end of the interview, man.
That's it, man. Okay, that's what you got. You have my email in case you need anything else.
Yep, I do.
Oh, okay. Feel free to reach out. And I think Emma, you probably spoke to Emma from
Yeah.
NPR because she's the one who set this up. So
Mhm.
yeah, hit her up too if you need anything.
Awesome, awesome. I greatly appreciate it.
All right. Well, great to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, I look forward to reading your stuff. So, current.
Awesome, awesome. Let me stop
All
the
right, man. Okay, Antonio.